Hello and welcome to your astrological vibrations for Monday, July 27th, 2020 by Gaia Blooming. I'm Mimi. Hello, and our energy mantra for today is I hold loving understanding for the process. All right, so we definitely want to be in that space of loving understanding in this energy today because, wow, looking at it, I'm like, wow, what is this? All right, so we have Venus square Neptune. So squares bring up resistance energy. And then at the same time, we have Jupiter sextiling Neptune, and Jupiter is still in conjunct with that Venus energy. So basically, Venus is feeling very uncomfortable with the square and the inconjunct. They're both uncomfortable aspects with these planets of Neptune and Jupiter. And what really comes to light with this is how many illusions, how many stories that are being replayed from, I would say, near history, but also ancient history. How many of those illusions are up right now and how much they may be affecting our self-worth. I really am feeling this on a very strong yin level. It almost feels like, I would say like a flower like coming up from the dirt. I have the Fool card in reverse, like the start of something new that keeps having dirt thrown on top of it because there's so much fear of what will happen when this energy finally blooms. And so I feel like this is happening on a large level in the world. Of course it is, it's in the astro, so it's affecting us all in a different way. But what I want you to look is, where is that energy happening for you? Where you feel like you're trying to push up from the dirt and you still have these energies, these stories, these illusions throwing dirt upon you. Now, it really could happen on a worth level. Venus energy definitely brings us to worth. But I also really feel like between the Neptune energy, the Jupiter energy, and this Venus and Gemini energy, the Gemini energy, through stories, through media, through everything that's going on out there, there is so much distraction. There are also so many mirrors. And Gemini energy reminds us of the mirrors. But your work with all of this illusion, with all of this distraction, is to turn that mirror back around on you. Where is this work for you? Again, where are you trying to be this sprout coming up from the dirt and these energies are throwing back down on you? Where is that illusion out there that it's out there that's important, that you need to turn it around and look within? I feel like right now, and this has been ongoing, but this astro really makes it very apparent. There's so much hijacking of your energy going on. So be very aware of that. And again, how can you turn that love back on yourself? It's really interesting because I have the Outsider card. God, I have so many good cards in regards to this. I have the Outsider card, the Adventure card, and the Conditioning card. And I have the Outsider and the Adventure card in reverse and the Conditioning card in the middle. That conditioning, it's that society energy that's like, look here, look at this, do it this way. And meanwhile, it's keeping you from fully embracing this energy, your inner child, we are in Leo season, that needs to be embraced and embodied. It's keeping us from looking and working with our own shadows, which they are up and very strong. Moon in Scorpio. Moon in Scorpio has these shadow energies rising. And shadow, it doesn't mean that it's bad. It's just energies that have been hidden. Energies maybe that are trying to come up and keep having all this dirt thrown upon them. So be very aware of that. Turn your attention back to that in this energy. So very challenging. It also could come up in relationships. So again, you may feel that relationship mirror, but even if it's up in relationship, again, turn your attention back on yourself. Turn your attention back on your values. Turn your attention back on your inner child. Turn your attention back to your values, your worth, knowing who you are, loving on yourself, self-love, that Venus energy. To me, this really feels like, what degree is Venus at? 20 degrees. Yeah, Venus is finishing up her shadow period after going retrograde. So this is a really great, finale, major finale for that Venus retrograde process that we went through. But your awareness is required, and that Neptune energy reminds us, like society, Capricorn energy, it's going to be throwing a lot of illusions at you. Do not fall into those illusions. Keep nurturing that self-love. Keep bringing it back to yourself. And again, those things outside, they can serve as great mirrors, but let it mirror you and turn it back to yourself. All right, so, speaking of that, shadows around our inner child, around our heart, around creativity, around worth for sure, may be coming up as we have the sun square the moon. So moon in Scorpio. So be aware of those shadows. Be aware of survival stuff. I think sometimes we feed into the conditioning energy because of survival energy, root chakra energy. Like, it's only safe if I engage with what they want me to engage with. So again, bring your awareness to that and then turn back in. What does your inner child need from you at this time? So much going on today. We also have, speaking of emotional energy, Mercury squaring Mars energy. The feels. The feels are up. The feels are very present in this. Trying to find your balance in and through these energies may be kind of challenging, but it's part of the process of turning your back on, the conditioning. What is it that you need to honor that Mars energy? So to honor your yang, to honor that desire to drive forward, move forward, to follow your passion. But also Mercury in Cancer, to honor what you're feeling, to honor what you need to express. That's one of the lessons of Leo energy, is honoring your expression. So awareness of that through the day as well. And then, just because, we have the moon opposite Uranus. So again, the worth issue. Can you honor what you value? Can you honor your worth? Rather than feeding into those old survival tools, moon in Scorpio, those old survival shadows, where you don't necessarily honor yourself, where you fall into that conditioning, where you give your power over to somebody else. So it's a really great day to work with shadow energies. Watch for the projections. Watch for other people's shoulds coming upon you. What is it that you need? And how do you take yourself out of these wildly spinning illusions that are happening? So, really intense astro energy for Monday. The other thing I want to just say with this strong Neptune Venus energy, Neptune can also try to kind of take us down, take us out a little bit. Meditate, tune in. What is your higher self saying? What is your intuition? How is it trying to come through? If you find yourself tired, chances are that's the universe wanting to connect deeper with you. So take a rest, connect, and see what the universe is trying to speak to you in regards to all this. So that's it, just that on a Monday. You can book a reading with me. Email me, mimiclark@gmail.com. Besides that, the better it gets, the better it gets. There's more than enough love in the world for you. You have the power, and stay open, stay curious. Namaste.